Hello, welcome to FPS. I'm Zahrqen, and with me is...
Alyssa?
It's me, ClumsyWalrus.
And HarryBoom.
And today we've got a little something from, well, my childhood anyway. An old Sega Saturn game called Nights into Dreams. Which, actually, I'm playing on the PS2, which is a remastered Japanese edition.
Yay!
So good luck trying to read it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And no, I don't spell my name with a Q.
You should have it. It looks quite entertaining.
Yeah, it makes you have some sort of air of mystery about you.
It's a silent
Like
Q.
It's like an X in your name.
Wait, Sonic Team makes games other than Sonic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite amazed.
Yeah.
Damn.
In Sonic Adventure 1 they had a Knights pinball game.
This game is basically what you would do if you took old 2D Supersonic and made an entire game out of it.
Pretty neato.
It's
Very
unique,
pretty.
I'll give it that.
Yeah. Unique pretty much sums that up, actually.
Look at me in my fancy hat.
I generally don't know if there's a hat or ears.
I think it's a hat.
Either way, he's pretty fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a she, looking at the eyes.
It doesn't make any difference. Apparently it's gender neutral. But it sounds like a she, so I'm going to call
So
it she.
it's genderless, then.
Yes.
Okay.
It's,
Now press the start button, damn it.
No, I will not press the start button, because this happens when you don't.
Oh.
You don't get this movie if you don't actually sit there and stare at it.
Why do game developers do that?
I have no idea. But this is Claris.
Hi, Claris.
I think we agree she's definitely a girl.
Are the lambs still screaming, Clarice?
She wants to be a singer. I use the term singer lightly.
I would turn up the volume so I can hear her sing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I'd gone deaf there. I was like, oh crap, can't hear anything.
Yeah, she sounds kind of weird.
She sounds like, you know those tuning forks? She sounds like a human version of that.
She sounds like she'd do well in like choir thing, or just sort of vocal music.
Maybe that's why she's crapping herself.
Maybe.
Then again, that could be the reason.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
Yes, look at all that emotion she's showing.
As I said, this is a PS1 era title, so
They only have so many polygons.
yes. And I don't think that movie was changed at all between the two. Now I will press the start button.
About time.
That was a bit pointless, if you don't mind me saying. That movie didn't seem to make any sense.
Okay. Basically, she has a nightmare and runs away, and ends up... Well, we'll see where she ends up in a minute.
Wait, is she falling or is it just fading? I can't tell.
It's a loading screen, doesn't have to make sense.
Okay.
So she's ended up in the world. Ooh, I recognise this place. This was in the Sonic Adventure Nights pinball game. I always wondered what the fuck was going on.
Okay, those things that you just saw being taken away are referred to as idia. They're basically aspects of her personality, and they all represent different things. So like the blue one represents knowledge, the yellow one represents hope, can't remember what the other two represent, the red one represents courage, etc, etc.
And she's picking up links.
Yeah, you gotta pick up the... what were blue and are now gold chips, and then bring 20 of them to that massive great thing. I don't even know what it's called.
Well, you should always collect links. How else will you save Hyrule?
And,
It's Sonic. It's Superman 64, 2D edition.
2.5D.
oh, let's not talk about that.
Let's
Yeah,
not
that
start
half
that
dimension
argument.
confuses people.
Yeah, what kind of annoys me about this level, about the first level of each area in particular, is the fact that you have to go through it 5 or 6 times to get a decent score. So you've seen me flying over that start point.
Yes.
I know it's it's definitely crazy because it's like you're just doing the
You
same
haven't
thing
seen
over and over
crazy yet.
again.
Mate. You haven't seen crazy yet. Some of the later levels are just mindfuckery.
Is this what all the levels are like?
Similar, at least.
Right.
I think it's safe to say this game's definitely an experience.
It's definitely an experience.
I like how the trees are growing out the ceiling.
To be honest, that's the least weird thing about this game at this current
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing as a magical flying jester. Get
Yes.
some perspective.
To be fair, magical flying jester isn't all that rare in the video game world.
How many of you have you heard of?
Oh, I can think of at least one other, but I can't remember. Was it
I think I've only
Pandemonia?
got stuck in them.
Pandemonium doesn't. What?
No,
What have you
that's not,
done?
that's not the one I'm thinking of.
If you're thinking of Pandemonium, then the Jester doesn't fly.
He is magical though.
No, he's not.
Is he a panda?
No.
What is he doing
why
in
do we care?
Pandemonium?
Saving the world from a giant evil genie that ate the kingdom.
Is
To be
the
fair, didn't he
genie-
unleash it as well though?
Is the genie
No, the Acrobat released it.
Answer me. Is the genie a panda?
No.
What are there any pandas in Pandemonium?
Not that I can remember.
This is a terrible game. This is
Why are
I'm
the
very
trees growing out of trees?
Because it's
Where
a
else-
dream.
I don't dream about trees coming out of trees.
Yeah, normally my
Trees are
dreams have some form of storyline to them, even if it's very basic. Like find the magical horse.
They may be branches off the tree, but I'm pretty sure trees do that.
Yeah, trees do
have
do that.
branches?
I think she's
Say
talking
what?
about the tree that I go round several times.
Yeah, it's got
Which is a
fancy
tree
branches.
going out of a tree.
Oh, at least we'll get a good look at it then.
We need to go deeper.
This one.
This one.
Yeah, that's definitely a tree growing out of a tree.
At least one tree going out of the tree. I think there's lots of little trees going out of a big tree.
Maybe they're like little
it's-
parasite trees.
It's one trunk connecting the ceiling to the ground.
Does that
Makes
mean
sense
you
to
took it-
me. Moving on.
What's with all the sort of weird, snaily things?
Okay. They are basically the enemies of this game. Nightmarens.
Nightmare.
Props to the creative name.
But you don't seem to be attacking them.
Well, there you go. I just killed one.
Oh right, okay, sorry, well, I looked at Twitter.
There are basically two or three things that you have to do. One is collect chips. Two
Yeah.
is fly through rings. And three is kill Nightmarens any way possible. Which either is power looping, which is where you do a loop-de-loop and connect one end of the sparkle to the other. Or by doing that.
Okay, does it give you a tutorial? Because if
Not
I
really.
just picked up this game, I would have no idea how to play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not the only one.
This is a very strange game.
It is. Okay. Magical ribbon. Gives you points if you do things.
Oh, this music. This is the music from Sonic Adventure. So this is the limit of my knowledge of this game, Sonic Adventure. I recognise that music.
Sonic Adventure and Sonic Pinball.
I don't think there was the thing in Sonic Pinball, actually.
I get a bit confused here, because I thought I could collect that.
You could collect the sign holder.
To be honest, you collect loads of things, why not the sign holder?
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, loop-de-loop.
You're gonna see me do tricks.
I thought there's a fairy with you, is that good or bad?
Okay, that's a Nightopian.
Again, props to the
Right.
namer.
Props the namer. They're basically this game's equivalent of the Chow.
Right.
You breed them to make them happy, you leave them alone and kill them to make them sad.
You breed them to make them happy, do you?
Yes, you do.
Well, hey.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
And to make them really happy, you get a Nightmaren. And you know when I flew into it and it turned to a little ball?
Yeah.
If you do that and the ball hits a Nightopian, that makes them really happy for some reason.
So they
Right.
they like playing around with the corpses of their enemy.
Yeah.
Something tells me the whatever they're called, aren't the bad guys in this game.
Which one's the Nightmares? The Nightopians?
The Nightopians are
can't-
definitely bad guys. They're stealing your emotions, I guess.
So Nightarians, I don't know. I mean, something
Why-
tells me that this man, whoever this girl is, she's obviously mental. Maybe she can't be trusted with her emotions.
She's clearly a dream walker.
Something is
offensive
clearly quite trippy with this. Let's settle on that, shall we?
Yeah.
Do you think when the game developers met up to discuss an idea, they just got really high?
That would explain a lot, actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They just got high and wrote down everything that they experienced while high.
And then got the artists to imagine it.
Yeah.
Maybe got them high as well.
Just everyone just doing as many drugs as they can.
And suddenly there was a weed shortage.
No.
And so some sense was introduced.
I feel like I should say that frames per second do not endorse drug use.
I do.
You're not frames per second.
Oh right.
No, Harry Boom.
Harry isn't.
Oh, so I thought we all of a sudden went, no wait, drugs are awesome. I was like, yeah, well,
Drugs are awesome, but we in no way endorse their use.
yeah. We may take them, but you definitely should not.
Seek parental advice before taking drugs.
That would definitely be an interesting conversation.
Unless you're adopted, in which case don't bother, just take them.
I think you got an A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got an A's in a lot of things.
Oh dear lord.
This is Gilwing. He's a tadpole dragon. I don't like him because I can't kill him easily.
Well, have you thought
Is this a
about
boss?
maybe just sitting down and talking with him?
Well, no, okay. The trick to beating this boss, as I'm trying to do here, is to power loop its tail. However, I can never hit the tail with my power loop, so I'm stuck with just flying into its face and hitting it
Wait.
off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in order to hit the tail, shouldn't you go near the, tail end?
Yeah, that might help.
Well, yeah, the thing is, this is my second or third time recording this, and whenever I tried to go near the tail and hit it from that end, I'd end up losing. At least this way I know I can kill it. Also, don't do this.
What the hell did you do? Did you
I
get
attacked it
eaten?
from the bottom, and then didn't realise that if you attack it from the bottom, it's gonna fall on top of you.
Because gravity still applies, despite the fact you can fly.
Yes.
That is so trippy. Is he gonna explode? Is he gonna explode? Is he gonna explode? No, he just disappears.
That's what happens in Teleranriod.
It exploded.
Oh wow, yay!
Look at all those polygons! That's a perfect explosion. It's no
Anyway,
S,
something I found kind of neat is the scoreboard at the end of every level.
This Japanese makes perfect sense.
Japanese makes perfect sense. It's telling
Do you
you I'm
realise the-
saving.
The Japanese is the thing that makes the most sense in this entire game. Let's be brutally
Right.
honest.
So the now loading screen makes the most sense. Let's be fair here.
Okay, yeah.
But the clock is going backwards.
I just
Like,
found the
you know.
scoreboard amusing.
You beat Sonic.